Really creamy. Broth seafood flavor, but it's definitely thickened from all that beef fat. You know, nice natural flavor, alright. I'm saving the armadillo for last. Let's try some of the rice with the chicken and the pork. It's a little bit mushy, it kind of reminds me of Spanish paella, lightly spiced, and pieces of pork and chicken in their armadillo. Alright, add it to the list of things that I've tried, I guess. Oh, falls off the bone a lot. It has no particular flavor, it tastes like pork, pretty much exactly like pork. So this is, like I said, plantain that's been almost pickled or like marinated. You could say in cream soda bread. Cream soda, it's called temptation. Plantain. It's sweet, it's actually pretty good. Tastes exactly like cream soda, just without the carbonation you need. Alright. Colombia is crazy, there's a lot of energy here. This restaurant, the one right across from restaurant Rosa Love from Rosa that we ate at, it's called Cecilia, and that's actually where Anthony Bourdain ate, in this restaurant right here. So we tried the one across the street, kind of regretting it now. I think I wish I would have tried that, because their rice was just okay and the armadillo was good though. Foreign market, what an experience, very, very crazy in there. I recommend going with the guides, but everybody was friendly, the food was good. We're gonna head into the old town, the old wall city of Cartagena, and show you some more food that you can try here in Cartier. Let's go. Old town. Thank you. Cartagena is an absolutely beautiful city. I believe it's the first Spanish colonial city in all of South America, or maybe the first colonial city in all of South America. And I've just come to the Plaza Santo Domingo, and you can find this statue here of this beautiful, voluptuous woman by the famous Colombian artist Potero. So it says apparently if you rub her ass or her boobs, that it means you'll come back to Cartagena again in the future. So we're going to take a little walk around and then find some more street food to try, and the atmosphere in Cortana just never disappoints. Thank you. The architecture here in Cortana is absolutely beautiful, all kinds of brightly painted buildings and people with horse carts riding through the streets. Yeah, I love it, I love the vibe. Okay, I just fact-checked myself. Cartagena was actually the second city, a very important colonial city, but the actual first one was Santa Marta, which is pretty close by here. And one thing that's really interesting is you'll see a lot of these wooden balconies, and then you'll also see some concrete balconies. So the wooden balconies are the original colonial buildings built before 1821, when Colombia gained its independence. And then the concrete ones are afterwards. Cartagena very well might be the most photogenic city I've ever walked in. It is literally beautiful. Every single corner you turn, there is beautifully colorful buildings everywhere. It's so gorgeous. For our first street food here in Cartagena's old town, we are trying Fritos, which is honestly an entire category of street food. It's all things fried, and we've come to Fritos de Mona, a street food stall using charcoal to heat their oil right on the side of the street, just like they've been doing for the last 25 years. So there's two things. We want to try the buenas, which is a ball of bean flour mixed with sugar, salt, and egg, and then also the arepa huevos. Arepa is a corn flour fried pocket that's then stuffed full of egg and meat and all kinds of things. I am super excited to try it. First off, I've got the buñuelo. It's the ball of bean flour and then mixed with just a little bit of sugar, salt, and egg, and fresh out of the oil. I hope I don't burn myself a strap. Oh, it's got a really interesting texture. You can see there it's almost like a gritty on the inside with a little bit of a crunch on the other side and a slight sweetness, dry but satisfying. It's almost like a donut, but it's got a different texture because of that bean flour. A little bit nutty actually. So this is Cartagena's famous. It's double fried, so actually they plop an egg on the inside, a little bit of meat, and then they fry it for the second time after making the corn flour exterior. This one feels really hot, so I'm gonna just take a small bite. Apparently it's good with some spicy sauce, so I'll open it up and then we'll put them in. Oh yum, that's a lot crunchier than the last one. The corn flour exterior is literally like super crunchy. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is crunchy. And then I got a little bit of the filling, but let's put some spicy sauce in here. I think it's gonna be better. Spicy sauce has been added. He's going for a big bite. Oh my god, yeah, it's satisfying. I can't get over how crunchy it is, and look at that egg on the inside. Oh man, that is good. It's like a hard-boiled egg, but then you get the meat juicy. Oh, look at that perfect meat to egg to arepa ratio. The spicy sauce is awesome. My first arepa, guys. I'll never forget it. That was so good. It's like a hard-boiled egg, but then you get the meat juicy. Oh, look at that perfect meat to egg to arepa ratio. The spicy sauce is awesome. My first arepa, guys. I'll never forget it. That was so good. Their spicy sauce is incredible. 25 years frying different things on the side of the street. I love a place like that. We're gonna keep going. Shrimp cocktail. Next up, going for some cocktails, and cocktails in Cartagena and Colombia mean two things. One is, like we know, cocktails with alcohol, but also seafood cocktails. So this little stall behind me, you can see it's got a sombrero. It's called Osteria El Sombreron, and they're selling seafood cocktails, so let's go order one up. So you can choose what size you want. They have, I don't know, 15 different sizes. They go from pretty small all the way up to a massive styrofoam cup full of cocktail. You can get bomba, which is like mix, or you can just get shrimp. So we ordered just the shrimp, and we just wash your makeup, a fresh batch, all done by eye, and there are a ton of ingredients. I saw a lot of limes going in their red sauce, a white sauce, lots of onions, and of course the shrimp. Oh man, I can't wait to try to. It's packed with locals and I love the shop with a little sombrero, or the big sombrero I should say. So the size I ordered is 24,000 pesos, quite cheap because look at how many shrimp they put in their super plump guys, all kinds of stuff going on in there. Oh man, I can't wait to try this. In love with Colombian food. Those shrimp are so good. I love the tangy sour flavor. It's creamy, there's onions, but the shrimps, they're so plump. Oh my gosh. That is phenomenal, and it's served with like a soda cracker. I don't know. I'm gonna break it off, make a little cracker shrimp cocktail sandwich if I can. That is amazing. Wow, okay, I just fell in love with Colombian cocktails, both kinds. The alcoholic kinds and the seafood kind. It's so fresh. You've got the crunch from the raw onions in there, a little bit of sour kick. Oh, it's just so fresh. Definitely my favorite Colombian food so far, even though the trip just started. But that was so good, it's gonna be hard to beat. I thought it was ketchup and mayo, and I was right, but I didn't want to say because I wasn't totally sure. But yes, that's just a lot of ketchup and a lot of mayo. Exploring Old Town. So this is kind of the symbol of the old town of Cartagena. It's the clock tower. And every night you can find a party. Hear dancing music. It is just the Colombian vibe that I am loving. These women here are the palenque. And you can see the fruit on their head. Like this. Yeah, oh, they're gonna give me a try. Oh God. Gracias. Those women were really friendly until I didn't have the right tip for everybody. Because they wanted more and more and more. I gave them like 20 pesos, which is like, I don't know, almost $5. Colombian sweets. Right in front of the clock tower. There's a little alleyway that's called Portal de los Doses, and it's famous for dulce, which are sweets, so Colombian sweets, and we've ordered up colcadas, so I've got two different kinds here. This one is with caramel, which is, you know, pretty typical, but then this red one right here is with guava, so it's coconut with guava. I'm sure some sugar and all kinds of other stuff, so let's try this one. Laughs, that's sweet. Oh, I love the coconut flavor though. Let's try the guava. You can really chase the guava. It was a strong fruity flavor. Oh man, I love anything with coconut, but damn, that's quite sweet. It reminds me like fudge. I think I like this one. Might taste coconut first and then after that it's really sweet, but I like it. Try the guava. What a first day here in Colombia I am. Outro. So pumped to be here in a new country. The people are so friendly and the food has been delicious. That cocktail was absolutely incredible. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you're notified, hit the like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Chopstick Travel. Bye. Thank you for watching video. Please subscribe for watch more new video.